But I guess I'll start with introducing us. So I'm Barathon, I'm men's captain this year, and today I'm joined with Michael. He's our social
Hi.
sec. So today we're just going to be talking a bit about how the tennis actually works, how the trainings, matches, and things go ahead, and then later on, Michael will be talking to you guys about the events and things that we run. Um, so yeah, so I guess I'll talk to you chronologically through the year how everything's going to work. So in kind of after, so we have postgrad fair, and then later on we're going to have undergrad fair later in September. After that, we'll take you guys down to Earlsfield for a few weeks. This is going to be our tennis trials. These are really chill tennis sessions that we run. Like I said, they last about a couple hours every Wednesday for about 3-4 weeks. And it's really just getting people to get into the sport, get to know everyone who's on the team already, get to know people who kind of want to sign up and see if they like tennis as a sport and it's something they want to get involved in. They are trials, so we do also have a look out for people who might be interested in joining the team to play competitively. But it's nothing too intense. It's really just getting a feel for kind of who's come along and make sure that everyone's enjoying themselves. After that, we try and get people signed up to our local club. It's called Magdalen. It's also up in Earlsfield, and typically we go up there for training sessions every Wednesday between 2 and 4. Although sometimes we can stay around a bit longer. And it basically entails us doing a bit of warm up. Then we'll do a few drills regarding fitness, a few drills to get better at tennis, which are kind of accommodating for all levels, and then hopefully kind of play a few matches and also get everyone mixed around playing games so that people are playing with everyone else on the team. And we also are trying to run a second day of training as well, but currently this is kind of flexible because when we tried doing a fixed date, it was difficult to get everyone down, and with the weather, it was quite difficult. So hopefully this year we're going to be doing on a week to week basis. So hopefully get the most people down as possible. And then with regard to how matches are played, we currently play in the Lussell, UH, and Bucks leagues, and these run throughout the year. And we typically play matches on a Saturday, and kind of choose our teams for that. We're also thinking of running. We're working with the UH teams to run matches for people of all levels, so that we can really get everyone playing, from those who are beginning in tennis to those who've been playing kind of for a really long time. So that's really how our training and matches are going to work this year. And I'll pass over to Michael to talk about our events.
So yeah, obviously as social secs, the other social secretary Luke isn't here today, so I'm speaking on both our behalfs basically. The main thing that we wanted to tell you guys about is obviously we go on tour. Usually we go abroad when we go on tour. So you can see in the pictures last year we went to Malaga. The year before that we went to Prague. Obviously this year with COVID it might be a bit more difficult. So basically the idea is we're going to try and do two, do at least one in the UK, perhaps around Christmas time, and then we're going to look to and doing an abroad tour as well, COVID permitting after that. On top of that, we've got lots of other things that we do throughout the year. So we meet up often for curries and things like that. And one particularly big event is the Christmas dinner. So we all get together. We might all cook a bit of the food or something like that. Obviously, with the COVID this year, it's going to be difficult to be in big groups, but some of us have got like big houses where we can all social distance quite easily. So hopefully, we shouldn't be too affected. We should be able to meet up regularly. And another big thing that we do every year is the tennis AGM, which is all the medical schools in London, all their tennis teams get together. It's a really good event. It's a good excuse to dress up nicely, and they're often held at really nice events places. So last year it was at like an RAF place, and the year before that it was at Wimbledon itself. So it's a really good experience, a really good way to go out and meet new people and make good connections as well. So it's all really good. And then obviously it's not all social, so we're here as a pastoral role as well, to look after you guys. So if you ever wanted any tips or anything like that about how to get through your degrees or anything like that, or if you wanted any OSCE tips or any exam tips, we're always there to help you as well, and share notes and things like that, and do some teaching when we can. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just post them in the chat and let us know.
Yes, and kind of building on what Michael said, it's just about realizing that as much as we want people who are interested in tennis and it is about the sport, it is also about building a community. So we want people who are coming in for the social side of
Yeah.
things, who've maybe never picked up a racket before. We're here to help people who want to try to learn. And for those who,
Yeah.
really do want to play matches, then obviously there's the opportunity to do that. And it's great to really represent your university as sport and be part of a community that kind of everyone's interested in. So look forward to seeing you guys join. And yeah, let's see if there's any
Yeah.
questions anyone has.
I don't think there is any.
All right. Well, if you don't get the chance to ask us any questions now, make sure to follow us on Instagram and also join the Facebook group. You can ask us questions there. There's plenty of people around to answer that, and it's also a good way to kind of get updates and make sure you're following everything, so you can come down in September and October. Try trials; they're free for everyone to try, and then we get people signed up if they're interested. So it's a really good opportunity to get into a sport. So yeah.
Yeah. Fees are usually about £50 every year, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, so to quickly talk about fees, so we kind of charge subs to tennis at St George's. They're about £50, and they kind of cover all sorts of things from court bookings to getting new tennis balls for kind of hiring out facilities and things like that. But we also try and get people signed up, like I said earlier, to our local club called Magdalen, and it's great because signing up to a tennis club means that we can go whenever we want. So if you're just kind of interested in having a hit after a bit of studying or maybe after exams, then it's really good just to get people get together, just go down to have a hit. So it's really good being part of a community there as well. So yeah, well, it doesn't look like there are any questions for now, but thanks for those who did manage to join us. Sorry for technical difficulties.
Thank you, guys.
But yeah, any questions you guys have, send them through Instagram, Facebook, and we'll be happy to answer those. Oh, what happens if you don't pass trials? So it's a good question, but like I said before, trials are very much just kind of a social thing. So it is about getting people to come over and see if they enjoy tennis. We do look for people who want to play matches there, and if you're interested, then we'll probably pick you. But the thing is, don't worry if you don't feel like you're not good enough at trials. If you come along to our training sessions and we feel like you've improved and that you're confident to represent us, then there'll be plenty of opportunities throughout the year. Trials is more just kind
Yeah.
of, it's both, it's as much for you guys as it is for us to see if you enjoy tennis as well. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd never played tennis before I came to George's, so I came and everyone was really welcoming. I've improved from that. I've had coaching and things like that from the older years as I've got older, and I've improved a lot and I've really enjoyed it. So don't hold back if you've never played before. So yeah, some of the older years do have do coaching for like some of the beginners and things like that, just so that they can get the basic technique and can get into the sport and actually be able to enjoy it. So yeah, there is coaching sessions.
Yeah, so we try and kind of accommodate coaching for everyone. If you are a beginner, then we have people coming down to feed some balls, work on technique, so that you start from the basics. If you are a bit more advanced, then we do kind of high level drills so that people are constantly developing and pushing themselves, if that's something they're interested in. So.
I don't know about that last one.
Oh.
Any more questions?
All right.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Hope to see everyone join.
Yeah. Cheers for joining us, guys. Cheers for the questions. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So, cool. We'll wait a couple minutes just to see if anyone has anything else that they want to ask. But yeah, like I said, join us on the Facebook group. It's probably the best way to answer any queries. But yeah, don't be nervous by joining tennis. It's a really chill society. Circles,
Yeah,
all social events are really chill. the actual
Yeah.
training, it's intense if you want it to be intense. If you want it to be a social thing, then that's there for you as well. So yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we meet up regularly, so we hope that's not going to be really affected by COVID, given the changes we can make. So feel free to join. We look forward to seeing you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.